Hey folks, how's everyone doing? This is just a very how's everyone doing on this Friday? Happy Friday to everybody. Just wanted to come on here real quick. I just came off of Phil McKnight's chat, and there seemed to be a few people that were wondering why I wasn't on yesterday. So yeah, yesterday was impossible for me to come on. Um, I got some really bad news this week, so I'm still trying to kind of figure shit out. But you know, that's what life does sometimes. It takes these very unexpected, ugly turns. But yeah, definitely, I want to keep in contact with you guys. It was just really nice walking in a Bill's chat and having a bunch of people say hello and wonder where the hell was I. So it's nice that people actually care that the show is on and kind of want to watch it. So that feels really good. So I really appreciate that. Um, I'm going back to the old system, looking at the phone because this was immediate. I didn't even have time to throw it up on the on the monitor. So, just want to say hello to everybody that popped in. Well, Mayhem's here. Thank you so much, Brian Stewart. How you doing? Hey, R2R3. How are you? Joe Hervey, welcome. Janice, nice to see you. Hey, okay, I got to do the Quentin chat. Okay, you probably can't hear me because I didn't even move the mic into place, but that's how quickly I'm doing this. But I got to do the Quentin chat. Quentin! There you are. What else we got here? Ryan Stewart, what's hack? Hey, what's hacking? ChickNGuitars, welcome. Who else we got in here? Yeah, Quentin, it's just gonna take time, buddy. Wolverine is here. Aaron Songs, welcome. Ben Coombs is here. How you doing? I appreciate that, ChickNGuitars. I really do. Thank you so much. Uh, do I like Black Sabbath? What kind of question is that? Of course, I like Black Sabbath. I thought I'd say hi. Yeah, oh yeah. Playoff hockey, yeah. David Ennis, welcome. Nice to see you. Hey Terry, how are you? Oh, everybody's popping in. We got 18 people here already. This is fantastic. Black Sabbath rules, of course. Well, they're damn good. I don't know about the ruling, but they're a good band, yeah. So, a couple of things I did want to talk about last night, but so I might as well mention them now. 64 T-Bird guitar hack. Am I wrong for not liking Motley Crue because they use a satanic symbol? It's whatever you like. It's whatever you like. Mind you, they're saying shout at the devil, not shout with the devil. So there you go. Brad Miller, how are you? Not happy about the lightning. Oh, wow, you got lightning. Sorry to hear that, man. Um, yeah, so a couple of things I wanted to talk about yesterday that I didn't because I wasn't on. But I did play a bunch of guitars this week, as per usual. I posted a bunch of pictures of the guitars I played on the Guitar Hack Facebook page. And you know, uh, I was playing a bunch of Les Pauls, of course. I played Les Pauls. I played everything from a traditional. I played a standard, a high performance, a 59, and a 58 Les Paul. So yeah, I played a ton of Les Pauls this week, and the reason I went to the store in the first place is they were carrying a Les Paul traditional that had a tobacco burst, and I owned a tobacco burst at one time, and it was a signature T, and I sold the guitar, and I sold it because I found the neck a little bit clunky, but I really like that tobacco finish. It's one of my favorites. So, and it had the absolute best tobacco finish I've seen, and but there it is. I mean, again, if I don't play it, I sell it. So I got rid of it. Actually, I sold it to buy the classic, the 2018 classic with the P90. So, which I still play to this day and love. So, um, but trying the traditional as a sort of suspecting that it would be, and I did find it a little bit too big for my hands. So that's not a neck profile that works for me, unfortunately, because the guitar was beautiful and it had Burst Bucker 1 and 2 pickups, which I absolutely love, but it didn't do it for me, And then I grabbed the standard and the neck was like bang on, right? Because that's my neck, Les Paul standard. I'll tell you a couple of things that really threw me. they handed me a high performance. I don't know if you've played. This was a 2018, I believe, high performance. I don't know if you've ever tried one of them. This was like it was a blue, and it had silver knobs on it, and it didn't have the pickup rings. The pickups were through the back. Screws were through the back, and it's a high performance, so it's like an extra, I don't know, $1,000, maybe $1,500 more than the standard. So you would think like everything on it is like absolutely perfect, but man, that toggle switch, it was going in circles. Like it would click to between. It was working. It was switching between the pickups, but it was switching them at a 45, and the whole knob or the whole you know switch itself was rotating around in the cavity. And I thought, my God, like this is a high performance Les Paul that you want to sell, and you have it in this condition. And I mentioned it to the guy that was working there, that was handing me all these guitars to try. And as soon as I kind of left the area, boom, there it goes back on the shelf. Like, and the knobs felt really cheap on it. They're like the silver knobs, and I don't know. Like again, you would think it'd be all like quality, but I don't know. It felt a little cheap to me, actually, surprisingly for what it was, right? High performance Les Paul. So very disappointed in that one. And then the 58 and the 59s, I mean, they had the whole Mojo thing. They felt really good. They were super expensive. One of them had an uncovered bridge pickup, right? So, I mean, it had that Jimmy Page vibe to it. It had a zebra in the bridge. They sounded great and all, but again, man, I couldn't get past the neck. It just I can't own one of those guitars. Again, I'm stuck with that neck profile, unfortunately. For whatever reason, I'm stuck with it. But yeah, they had a nice assortment of Les Pauls there. Actually, there was a guy there trying traditionals when I got there, and he was trying the tobacco burst, and he was nice enough to give it to me because I told him the only reason I went to the store was to try it. And he ended up trying this red one, and actually walked out and bought the red one. So I think I did him a favor there. But yeah, but and then they had they had some PRSs. I tried the Custom 22, and I guess it was a different neck profile than the one I tried the week before, because it had like a little bit of it wasn't a flat radius fretboard. It had an arch to it, and it had kind of a V kind of feel to the neck, sort of, and it was, I guess, a pattern regular. So even that didn't work. I wasn't having any luck with necks there. I got 31 people in here now. Wow. So let me just go back here and say hello to some of the people that popped in after the fact. Okay. Ivan Carter is here. Welcome. McReekin, how are you? Joe Hervey, never played a P90? Play a P90, buddy. You won't regret it. Terry's GG&G. I'll shout it. Okay, you're talking about Hack has small hands. I'm all palm and no fingers. There's my problem right there. I don't have the fingers of a guitar player. I got the fingers of a ditch digger, basically. Paul Lou, welcome. Thanks, Gwen. Appreciate it. Bearded Blues dude, how are you, man? Well, everybody's here. Gary Holt, welcome, man. Todd Flowers is in here. Nice to see you. Dave Wars Guitars. Okay, I want to make sure I'm not missing anyone, because it's always nice to greet everyone. I actually got criticized for that on one of my videos. So you spend all your time saying hello, and you don't get to the content. I'm like, it's a live chat. It's all about interaction. Like, you want content? Watch something that's not live. Like, isn't that the whole point of this? Is it just me? I don't get it. I don't get it. Yeah, it was a total flop for Gibson, Terry. Yeah, it had that. You know what was nice about it though? You had that nice neck carve, so you're really able to access the high notes. But I don't know, man. It didn't. For the money you're spending, that thing should have been absolutely perfect. Hey, Johnny Beane. Johnny, I'm going to get off in a minute. I know you got your show coming up, so no worries there. This was just a real quickie chat because I missed yesterday. That's all this is. Aaron Songs, Guitar Hack and Chat. How how do you think doing a jam stream would do as opposed to a gear talk stream? Been thinking about it. Wasn't sure if it would bore people. Um, you know, I think it'd be cool, man. I mean, I was actually thinking about picking up the guitar, but because this is so short, I'm not going to bother with it. Just make sure you don't play anybody else's music. So, but I think it'd be fine, man. I think it'd be fine. We're hand twins. So ChickNGuitars, you get the hands of a ditch digger too, eh? Yeah, it's unfortunate. Yeah, well, that's how God made us, right? Yeah, screw him. Yeah, no worries. That's why I gain subs and I lose subs. It's like it's almost like playing a lottery. I'll gain 3 and lose 4. It's funny. Um, yeah, baby king hands. I don't know what that means. Hey, Charles Green, how are you? Michael Bishop, how are you? Okay, I'm at the bottom of the chat. Yeah, if anyone wants me to catch, I got 35 people. Wow. Anybody wants me to see what they're saying, just please tag me at Guitar Hack. Um, yeah, jamming originals, Janice. Yeah, go for it. Yeah, you'll probably get a bigger audience on YouTube, at least for me. If I get 35, 37 people in the bar, that's not a bad night. Um, yeah, and then I tried some Fenders out, and I tell you, you know, again, I there was a '50s road worn Telecaster, and I picked it up, and you could have sliced your hand on the neck sprout on that guitar. It was absolutely nuts, and it wasn't like one or two frets; it was the entire fretboard. So I ended up, I bought this pack of Dava picks. I love Dava picks, and I'm paying for the picks, and I'm telling the guy, I said, that you want to sell that guitar? Like, somebody's gonna buy that and cut their freaking hands on it. That one I think he actually took care of. It was ridiculous how bad the fret part was. It was just one of those things, like they just had a lot of guitars there that just shouldn't have been hanging up for people to buy, right? And I mean, a road worn Strat was, or Telly, sorry, Butterscotch too, was beautiful. Wasn't a cheap guitar. So I'm writing this just so you see what I'm saying. It worked, Ben. It worked. Hey, Russell G. Markart, Senior, welcome. There's a new name. Yeah, so hello from Iowa. Well, hello, Iowa. How are you? Thank you, Todd. Appreciate it. I'm gonna play Guitar Live tonight for my Veda. There you go. Always originals. There you go, Johnny. Yeah, you won't have any issues with that. Yeah, I've got some original music. Well, I got one original song that I've posted, by the way, and it's an instrumental. If you want to check it out, it's in the playlist. I'll be posting more. I'm going to be doing some recording, hopefully, soon. I got another original song that I want to do with the guys in Rebel Charm, actually. Is one of them has a studio, so it's whenever we get time. Probably be doing it in the summer. I just go there on a Saturday and knock it off. But yeah, so I'm going to be doing more of that stuff, you know. And the other thing too that kind of irks me a little bit, in the chats is people coming on and like bashing people that play covers, like we're not capable of playing original music. Like, go screw yourself, Let's just leave it at that. Like we play music, period. If you play in a cover band, you're paid to play covers, and that's why you do that. It doesn't mean that you can't play originals, that you don't play originals, that you're incapable of creating original music. That's absolute bullshit. Okay. Just because you do one doesn't mean you can't do the other, right? Everybody do what they want to do, have fun. Most importantly, just play the damn guitar and enjoy yourself. And, just leave it at that. Why people shit on other people for no reason? It's like they got nothing better to do. I just don't get it. Anyway, that's just my 2 cents. Jeff Underwood, how are you? Stephen Hurd, welcome. Okay, I'm way behind in the chat. Yeah, Quentin James. Yeah, they drive you nuts. You know what? I mean, I don't want to get into the whole copyright thing, but like I'm trying to learn a song right now, and it saves me so much time if somebody's playing the damn song. And then I can, or even if somebody's doing a cover of the song, and I can kind of see their hands. That's how I learn songs at a fast rate. I'm in a cover band. We have to learn new songs. We're not going to play the same songs all the time. And it's just it makes it so much easier. I mean, back in the day, I've been playing guitar over 30 years. I'd have to, like most people in here, I'd have to slow down a record and put the needle, and slow it down. And I still remember learning Black Dog, the riff to Black Dog that way. I mean, now we have all this technology, and now you can't use it. Like it's ridiculous. But anyway, that's just me. Uh, hey, Nocturnal Butterfly, welcome. Krellbar, how are you? I came here for a quickie. Yeah, it's just a quickie today. I got Janice, I got a claim after 2 years of posting the song. Yeah. One of my I just realized this. I mean, I got a lot of claims on my stuff. Whenever I live stream from gigs, I usually get a claim. I haven't got anything. Well, no, I do. I got one that I did. I was learning again a song for the band, and I did a play along with a Cars tune. And that one, it says it's like it's not going to air in some countries or something like this. So that's like the most severe one I've gotten. But I do like streaming from gigs, right? Because I think it's kind of cool, and people dig it, and it's something that I think I have to stop doing, which is unfortunate, because people do like it and they do enjoy it, right? I mean, and it's so cool. It's like I have you with me when I'm playing a gig. It's like it's just cool. It's like another bunch of people that are getting into it, right? I did the one with the Firebird last weekend, right? Which was another thing I wanted to talk about. The gig I did last Saturday was absolutely insane. I do an after gig thing, right, normally, but that gig, we literally had people on the tables dancing. It was probably one of the best top 5 gigs we've ever done. And what are we doing? We're playing cover songs that people know, people enjoy, and they're just having a great old time. And that's what it's all about, man. It's all about entertaining people and making people happy. Whether you do it with originals, whether you do it for covers, as long as you're making people happy, they're enjoying themselves and forgetting about the day, your job is done, right? And that's how I see it. So I don't think one is better than the other. I think they're both equally good, and they're both there for the same reason. So that's just again, I don't want to get too much more into that, but I did again, so I better shut up. Um, Lefty Mike, how are you? Yeah, yeah. So again, this was just a real quickie. It's 2 minutes. I think Robert Baker's coming on as well. EVH and Gear TV, welcome. I won't be. I won't be live. I'm gonna be. I'm actually gonna be shutting it down. Firebird just does that to folks. Oh yeah, Jeff, that Firebird. You know what? As big and as clunky as that thing is, that thing sounds so damn good. I mean, the tones coming out of that thing. I had people coming up to me. This rarely happens. Not that they don't come up to me. The other guitar players, people in the audience, they want to shoot the shit, ask you what pedals you're using and all that. But what the comments I was getting was specifically about the guitar. Like, what is that? Oh man, that thing sounds damn good. Like whatever. A lot of them thought it was an Explorer. One guy thought it was a Jaguar actually, which was kind of funny. I'm like, no, it's not a Jaguar. Just from the shape. But yeah, it was good. The thing sounds so good, and I was really enjoying playing it. It's just a really good sounding guitar. It's another one of those hidden gems. I mean, if you've never tried, and I mean, I'm speaking for myself, playing as many years as I have. I only discovered a Firebird within the last couple of months. So I mean, if you haven't done yourself the favor, the service yet, and again, I don't work for Gibson, I don't work for Firebird, I don't work for anybody. I'm just a guitar hack. But try the Firebird. It's fantastic. And I'll say the same thing. If you haven't played a P90 guitar, man. Try a P90 guitar. Any P90 guitar. I mean, for me, it'd be a Les Paul, of course, but any P90 guitar. If you haven't heard that pickup, try that pickup. Don't be afraid of it because the soap bar look turned me off for years. That's how shallow I am. But actually playing one and hearing one, it's like, oh my God, what have I been missing all these years? There's so many hidden gems out there. Like, don't be afraid to try something new you know whether it's a different guitar, a different configuration, a pedal. I know I go on about I'm not a fan of fuzz, but maybe there is a fuzz pedal out there that'll work for me. Like, I don't know, right? Like, but don't be afraid of trying new stuff, man, because something will connect with you. It will. I mean, there's just so many good things out there. So anyway, wow, 45 people, this is crazy. um You're preaching to the choir, Guitar Hack. Yeah, yeah, Todd Flowers, man. Yeah, I played an R8 and an R9. You know what, Brian? If you're willing to make the drive, they have an R8 and an R9 at the Burlington, um, Long McQuaid. They actually have some really nice Pauls there, so you should go check it out because they have an R8 and R9. They're literally side by side. I took a photo. It's on. If you want to see what they look like, check out my Guitar Hack Facebook page. I have them there side by side, so have a look. Saw Cardinal Red Firebird. Oh my, that sounds good, man. That sounds really good. Okay, Melody knockoff. Okay. Yeah, thanks, Terry. Yeah, I am digging it, man. I am digging it. Yeah, so R2R3, there you go, man. And that's another great thing about, this community. And you learn so much, right? Like, it's Dave R's guitars, man, and he's in the chat. I saw Dave R's guitar, and he's like going on about how great a Firebird is, and it planted a seed in the back of my head, and then I tried it. I'm like, son of a bitch, man, he's right. This thing's awesome. And the P90 thing, whether you see me playing one or somebody else playing one or talking about one, it'll give you ideas that maybe things you never thought about before, right? So, that's the other great thing about this community. I absolutely, you know, love it and love you guys, and learning from you guys. I mean, it's awesome. It's great, you know. Hey, little J1, welcome. Okay, so if anybody's got any, somebody, or SG, yeah, an SG, there's another one you got to try. Um, if you got last minute things you want to mention, uh, please tag me. I'm going to be shutting this down in the next 2 or 3 minutes because I don't want to take any time away from Johnny. Johnny's awesome. I don't want to take any time away from Robert Baker, who's equally awesome, or whoever. Oh, EVH and Gear TV, somebody was saying he was going to be on. He's another awesome dude. So many awesome players, so many great people to watch. It's just this. It's thriving, man, and it's thriving, and let's hope it continues thriving and growing and just being a terrific place to hang out. I stopped watching TV basically because of you guys, man. You guys are awesome. Um, so just real quick, you know, with that in mind, let's keep it awesome. Let's keep it positive. Let's keep the garbage outside. Okay, this is supposed to be a happy place where we talk about what we love, which is guitars and music. And also, actually, I noticed today I actually sold some more merch for cancer, which is fantastic. I sold 63 items now, so that's really really great. I got a photo I posted. A Yard Nad bought a cup, posted his photo on my Instagram and on my Facebook page. So I got the link for my merch below. All proceeds are going to the Canadian Cancer Society. I am approaching $400. That would be absolutely fantastic. Again, I want to thank you all for your support. I apologize. I couldn't do my full show last night. It just, it wasn't a good time. But I hope I'm going to be back on track. I do have a Tuesday show coming up, and I don't even remember who I have on. I think it might be Craig Reckless. I think. I'm not even sure, but I'll post it. If I know I'm going to do it for sure, I'll post it and I'll let everybody know. Have a fantastic weekend, everybody. You guys rock. And yeah, we'll see you in the chats. Cheers, everybody. Take care.